All right, so the first thing we're going to do today is install our new officers, okay? So the way that we do that is I go through the different officer positions and let you guys know what you're in for, and then at the very end, all of the new officers will raise their right hand and take the oath of office, okay? So let's begin. Colin and Cassie. You have been elected president and vice president of the Amador Local Leaders of the 21st Century Club. Colin, it will be your duty to preside at meetings, to abide by school rules, and to function in every respect as your club's chief executive officer. As president, you will guide the officers in developing the club's goals and objectives. Cassie, it will be your duty to preside over club meetings in the president's absence and to oversee the functioning of all club committees. You should both at all times be watchful for activities, projects, and programs which could benefit your club, its members, or the community as a whole.
Sorry.
All right, now it's time for Derry and Amy. Derry and Amy, you have been elected treasurer and secretary of the Amador Local Leaders of the 21st Century Club. Derry, it will be your duty to be the custodian of the club's funds, to keep accurate accounting records, and to give regular reports regarding the club's financial status. You will assist the other officers in preparing an annual budget and in preparing special funding requests. Amy, it will be your duty to record the minutes of all meetings, to conduct the club's correspondence, and to keep accurate membership records. Sonica, Ela, when she comes with us, and Riley, you have been elected the Public Relations, Communications and Outreach Officer, and Technology Officers. It will be your duty to create communications that can be shared on campus and online to bring a favorable impression of the club to the community of Pleasanton and beyond. Further, you will support the club's goals and objectives and work with the other officers for the good of the club and its members. All right, everybody, if you're ready to fulfill these duties and obligations, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Go ahead, guys.
I, Cassie,
Raisha,
In the presence of this company assembled,
in the presence of this company assembled,
do solemnly promise and pledge
do
solemnly promise and pledge
to faithfully and honestly
faithfully and honestly
discharge the duties of the office
discharge the duties of the office
to which I have been elected
to which I have been elected
to the best of my knowledge and ability.
To
the best of my knowledge and ability.
I will act with the utmost integrity
I
will act with utmost integrity
and pursue all activities in an ethical manner.
and
pursue all activities in an ethical manner.
Congratulations, you are now the newly installed officers. Woo! Good job, guys. So before we move on to awarding the scholarships, I'm going to give each of the officers an opportunity to just say a few words since you now hold the positions of that which you were elected. So Mr. President, we'll start with you. Is there anything you'd like to say to the club?
Okay. Well, first, thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity. I'm really thankful and I'm really excited to do a lot in the coming year. And I guess don't doubt me when I say that this club's genuinely changed me for the better, honestly. Like, it's changed how I live my life, my lifestyle. And I think that's something that's really important. And because of that, and because of my gratitude, and because of how much I love it, I'll be doing my best to work with you guys to making this the best year ever, making a lot of impact despite maybe not, being able to see each other physically as often as we want. And yeah, to work with you guys the best I can and do a good thing for the world and for the community.
Thanks, Colin. All right. Cassie, Madam Vice President, your turn.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Like Colin, I'm very grateful for this like chance to be able to get to know the whole club better instead of just my own small group. I guess basically everything Colin just said. And whether we meet up or not, I have faith that the people in this club will still like put their efforts together and work on things that we might not have thought of otherwise. So I think we can like think of this like as a time of experimentation where we can actually reach our community in like ways that we might have not have thought of before.
Thank you, Cassie. All right, Mr. Treasurer, Derry.
So I appreciate the opportunity to hold my position again, to continue working with the fundraising group to like manage the financial responsibilities of this club. I really look forward to next year and applying like things I've learned this past year to my position again. You know, running the fundraising small group, doing our sustainability shop, writing grants, looking at the budget, things like that. I think I learned a lot this last year, and I think I can really apply that next year, and I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you.
Thanks, Derry. All right, Madam Secretary, Amy.
Hi, I'm very excited for next year because I think I can make sure the new members will get a good understanding of how the club works. I'm very excited to see new faces in our club, and especially the freshmen, and explain everything to them and then make them so excited for the club. And also not just being a secretary. I'm really thankful for this position because I can get more involved into the inner workings of this club, and I really would like to help out.
All right, thank you, Amy. And now our communication and outreach. Ela, we're gonna install you as an officer in a minute, but would you like to say anything to the club? Let me unmute you. There you go.
Sorry, my computer wasn't working with me, so sorry I was a little bit late, guys. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for a great year to the old officers. And while I was running to be in this position and a few others, a main point for me was kind of like what Amy's was, which was trying to get new members in and have all club members be able to participate in a lot of things. So I think I really want to work on that, and I'm really excited to work with all of you to take this club a lot further and have fun. So thank you.
Awesome, thanks, Ela. All right, our public relations officer, Sonica, it's your turn.
Hi, so I'm Sonica, and I'm really looking forward to this year, and I really had fun this past year, and I think we've been like really proactive in our small groups, and I think a main goal for next year is just to continue doing that, whether it's online or not, and just to stay connected and just like keep using our voices.
Nice, thanks, Sonica. All right, Riley, our technology officer, your turn.
I'm really grateful for this club that has really taught me a lot. And I started getting a lot more involved this year. And yeah, I'm looking forward to being part of this officers group and work together and lead this club.
Awesome, thanks, Riley. Okay, well, really quickly, Ela, we're going to administer the oath of office to you, so it's official and it's in the club minutes. So this is going to be brief. All right, you've been elected as the communication and outreach officer, and it will be your duty to create communications that can be shared on campus and online to bring a favorable impression of the club to the community of Pleasanton and beyond. Further, you will support the club's goals and objectives and work with the other officers for the good of the club and its members. If you're ready for that, Ela, raise your right hand. All right, and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Ela Kulkarni.
In the presence of this company assembled.
In the presence of this company assembled.
Do solemnly promise and pledge.
Do solemnly promise and pledge.
To faithfully and honestly.
To faithfully and honestly.
Discharge the duties of the office.
Discharge the duties of the office.
To which I have been elected. To the best of my knowledge and ability.
To the best of my knowledge and ability.
I will act with the utmost integrity.
I will act with the utmost integrity.
and pursue all activities in an ethical manner.
And pursue all activities in an ethical manner.
Give it up for our newly installed officer. Yay! All right, so now the next part of the meeting will be to give out our senior scholarships. And this is something that I really, really love to do. And I have to say that the folks who put in their applications blew me away with what they said and what they wrote. And so I want to thank them so much for what they said. Let me see, somebody needs some help here in the chat. Hang on one second. Oh, no worries. Okay, so I want to start with Tony Gomez. So if you want to unmute yourself, Tony. You did a phenomenal job in your small group work, and I know that everybody in your small group will attest to all the hard work that you did. I think it's really exciting that you're going to be going to a Big Ten school next year, Iowa State University. I am a Big Ten alumna, and I know you're going to get a great education there. For all of your hard work, you have earned a $250 scholarship, which I will mail to you along with your certificate later this week. And so, Tony, I'd like to give you a chance to say anything you'd like to the club.
Thank you, Ms. Buck. I'd just like to say thank you to everyone in this club. This is my first year in Local Leaders, and I'm so grateful to have had the chance to get to know you guys and work with you guys. And it's just been a wonderful opportunity that has taught me a lot and has made me a better person, especially being more sustainable. But I just can't wait to see what you guys can accomplish next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Tony. Big hand for Tony. Great job. It was a pleasure having you in the club. We'll miss you, so stay in touch. Next is Carolyn. Where's Carolyn on my screen? There she is. Carolyn was our club secretary. She has been a very important part of the social media small group. They did such good work. She and Cassie slated this year. You did phenomenal work, both in your small group and as secretary of the club. I'm excited to keep in touch with you. You're going to Northwestern in Chicago. You're going to be part of their music program, the marching band, and the orchestra and symphony.
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, still deciding. All right. Well, in any case, Carolyn, you worked so hard. I mean, you were juggling the club and Comp Civics, and you did an amazing job. And for all that you did, you have earned a $750 scholarship, which I will send to you. So congratulations. Carolyn, what would you like to say to the club?
I guess that, like, through all this adversity, through all the unexpected times we've been in, we've persisted, and that's what we're best at, right? And I've only been part of this club for 2 years and been an officer for 1, and I only could have imagined, like, what more I could have done or how much stuff if I joined earlier. But I am so grateful for everything that this club has brought me. It's taught me how to live more sustainably, taught me to be more conscious of the environment, and above all that, public policy. And I'm so grateful for everything this club has brought to me. Thank you, Ms. Buck. Thank you, Celine. Thank you to our president, Jessica, for everything. And thank you, everyone, just for making it some of the best 2 years of my life.
Yay, thank you, Carolyn. We are definitely going to miss you, but please stay in touch. Wherever you end up, keep us informed, because you're going to be one of our favorite humans ever for the rest of your life. So please stay in touch, all of you guys. And finally, this one's choking me up. This is really hard because I don't want to say goodbye. I just want to say see you later. Our beloved president, Jessica Luan, who I have just been thrilled to work with. She is the glue. She's the superstar. She's the backbone. And I've seen her bloom, like, and emerge from this shy little thing when we first met to somebody who leads with purpose and leads with confidence. And I'm so proud of her as a person and so proud of where she has taken this club as the leader of our club. And Jessica, for all of your hard work and for all of your dedication, you have earned the highest amount of scholarship we can give, $1,000 scholarship. And I just want to give you a big round of applause and give you a chance to address the club.
Well, I guess, okay, I'll just start with like all the thank yous. So first I want to thank Mrs. Buck for creating this program and Celine for helping Mrs. Buck run it. I've just really like enjoyed or like really loved the chance to work with you guys and also just to benefit from this program in general, because like just to echo what all the other members and officers have said, like it really has been such like an instrumental like club organization that it's really impacted like who I am as a person and my whole high school career. And second, I want to thank Mrs. Fuster just for being like a really great mentor and always being there for us and providing guidance with the club and opening up your classroom to us, obviously. I also want to thank the current officer team because you guys just made it a really great year. And like my job could have been really hard, but like it was really fun working with you guys. And I also like learned a lot about leadership. I don't want to ramble on too much at this point, but I'm just like trying to express all my gratitude for all the members, my small group as well, and just like past years of officers too, because altogether this has been such an amazing experience. And like, I really wouldn't trade it for anything.
Well, thank you, Jessica. And you know, I can't even speak. I'm so upset, but because I'm going to miss you so much. But you're going to be looking into the public health aspects of environmental public policy and what have you, going to Duke. And so we wish you all the very, very, very best. Please stay in touch.
I will. Thank you.
There are any other seniors to address the club, but I want to give Miss Fuster a chance to address the club because we would be nomads wandering around the campus endlessly, and we would have no one to help us on the green team were it not for all of her sacrifice. And I want to say this too, in case you guys missed this, Miss Fuster, part of the grant that gives these scholarships and other funding for the Go Green initiative to sponsor local leaders, also has funding for teacher stipends for the faculty advisor who sponsors the club. It's $1,200 that she earned. And you know what she did with it this year? She donated it to our Pleasanton internship program, and that allowed us to hire one more person. Another intern is going to be brought on because of her generosity, and she really earned that money and she gave it to the students, and that's how much she believes in us. And so I am so grateful to her. And so Ms. Feaster, the floor is yours.
And now I'm getting all, so I think you guys are all amazing. Ms. Buck, you are absolutely a rock star, and all of you kids, you just give me so much hope and inspiration. So it really means a lot to me. I will do anything I can to help you as well. So opening up my classroom is, I mean, that's the easy part. That's the least I can do. I certainly wish that we could be doing it now rather than, you know, Zooming and everything, but I'm really looking forward to next year as well. I think that this group in general is just the most amazing inspirational group on campus. I really do. I think you do amazing, amazing work. So I'm just really appreciative to be even a tiny part of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Fuster. We really appreciate you so much. Celine, I'm going to give you a chance. You've been working with these guys all year long, working hard. What do you want to say to the club?
Yeah, I guess this is the first time I actually worked like full term or full year with the local leaders, and I don't know. You can ask Jill, or Miss Buck, but like almost after every like officer meeting, I'm always so impressed with the new ideas that you come up with. The DIY ideas, those were all new this year. So many, you know, outreach projects that you guys have come up with, it's always impressed me. So I'm really excited to work with the new officers, and it was great working with all the current officers of this year.
Thanks, Celine. We sure do appreciate you. Is there anybody who hasn't had a chance to speak that wants to say anything? We have some club members, Arvin, Mira, Julia, Sahana. You guys want to this is our meeting. Everybody gets a chance to talk.
Could we all say a really big thank you to Mrs. Buck for organizing all of this? I mean, come on, we would not be here without you. I mean, all of us wouldn't have our passions without you. Like, I didn't realize that I wanted to go into environmental public policy. I didn't even know I cared about the environment. And then you walked in and you like changed our lives. So yay.
Thank you, Sahana. Thank you so much. Julia?
So I just want to say that I'm so happy that I got to be a part of this for so many years, and next year also, hopefully we'll be back at school. And I feel like we've done so much this year. I'm so happy with all the work that we've done. Thank you, Celine, Miss Fuster, Miss Buck, of course, all the current officers. I'm really excited to see what we're going to do next year.
Thanks, Julia. And you are a pivotal member of this club. You've got the history and the knowledge of all that has gone before. So we're going to be leaning hard on you as a senior next year. Arvind, Mira, would either of you like to say anything?
So like before joining this club, I didn't know much about Pleasanton's policies on like waste and other materials, and I learned so much about that. And it made me want to get more involved in my community and do more to help out.
Awesome. Well, we're excited for another great year with you, Arvind. And Mira, I don't know if you're able to join us. Would you like to say anything? There you go.
Yeah, I really enjoyed my time in Local Leaders, and I too have learned a lot about the environment and sustainability, and I really look forward to being a part of it next year. And I really want to thank you for helping me introduce to all of the environmental policies, and I really look forward to it next year.
Thanks, Mira. Thank you. Well, this has been a bittersweet moment. I really wish we could all be in the same room, but we will be eventually. And until then, you know, the most important thing is for us to keep communicating and to keep moving forward. You know, officers, we're going to give you a little break, but then we're gonna do a little planning over the summer for next year and make sure we hit the ground running. You know, even though Pleasanton in so many ways is such a stellar school district, we have plenty of environmental issues that impact our health that we need to deal with. And so there's a lot of work still left to do. And I can't think of anybody else I'd rather be with than you guys. You know, if I got my choice, if somebody said to me, you know, where do you want to work? You want to work at the UN? You want to work at the White House? You want to work, you know, in Sacramento, in state legislature, whatever? I wouldn't pick any of those. I'd pick to be with you guys exactly where I'm at, because you guys are doing things and creating excitement and enthusiasm around the most important issues of our day, and I would rather work with you guys than anybody else, and I love it. I love every minute of working with you. So get excited. We're going to work hard next year, and we're going to do great things, and we did great things this year. And for you seniors, we sure are going to miss you. Please stay in touch, okay? We want to know what happens next for you guys. Well, if anybody has anything else to say, let me know. Otherwise, I think we are adjourned for this school year for the Local Leaders of the 21st Century Club. Guys, Colin, would you like to finish up the meeting with anything, Mr. President?
I don't really have anything else to say that I don't think would be basically repeating everything we've already said, but another thanks on behalf of everyone, and I hope we all have a good, relaxing, and safe summer.
Yes, absolutely. Let's all be safe. Well, thank you guys. We'll talk soon. Have a great rest of the day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.